Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're here to cut through the noise, get straight to the insights. Today, we're looking at a really unique kind of time-tested approach to holistic health. It promises a path to, well, genuinely understanding well-being. We'll uncover some key ideas from its founder. We are exploring the Siri Jeevan Holistic Approach to Health. This comes from Dr. Khader Valli, who many know as the Millet Man of India.
That's right. And for this deep dive, our sources are materials describing his protocols, plus guidance from his book, When You Have Multiple Health Issues.
Right.
Our mission really is to understand how his philosophy targets root causes.
Yeah.
For sustainable well-being rather than just chasing symptoms.
Right.
It's about getting you well-informed on this holistic framework that's definitely getting attention.
Exactly. We want to distill the most important nuggets of knowledge from these sources, give you a shortcut to grasping this, well, powerful approach. Okay, let's unpack this. So, starting with the core philosophy, the sources talk about a natural path built on pillars. What are these main principles Dr. Valli highlights?
Yeah, it's fascinating, actually. Dr. Velasquez seems to simplify health down to three main things: restoring gut health,
Okay.
detoxifying the body, and realigning with nature's rhythms. The material really emphasizes these are described as simple, sustainable, and interestingly, rooted in ancient Indian wisdom. So not about quick fixes.
A return to basics.
Sort of.
Exactly.
And this root cause idea, why is that so crucial compared to just, treating the symptom you see?
That's really the core of it. The sources make it clear. Most chronic conditions, they're not isolated. They often stem from interconnected root causes.
Ah,
Think of it like poor gut health often being the trigger. That can lead to a higher toxic load,
right.
which then fuels chronic inflammation and maybe metabolic imbalance down the line. So the idea is address that deepest root, and you get this ripple effect of healing. It's a shift from managing symptoms to really trying to resolve the underlying problem for, long-term health.
So it's more than just a philosophy, it's a practical system. And this is where it gets really interesting. You said it's a whole toolkit, not just one thing.
Yes, absolutely. A whole toolkit. The core elements described in the material are quite specific. First, there are the Siridhanya millets. They're often called positive millets.
Okay, millets.
But not just any millets. Dr. Valli specifically points to 5: foxtail, barnyard, little, kodo, and brown top.
5 specific ones.
Yeah, and their significance seems to be their very low glycemic index and this unique fiber profile. It's not just about blood sugar. The fiber is described as acting like a gentle scrub brush in the gut, preparing it for healing and detox.
Interesting. What else is in the toolkit?
Then you have kashayams. These are
That's-
herbal decoctions.
Herbal drinks.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah.
But what's notable is they're customized, based on the individual's specific health issues, targeting their unique needs.
Personalized, okay.
Another key element, bull-driven ganuga oils.
Goal-driven.
Yeah, traditionally extracted cold-pressed oils. The bull-driven part matters because it's a slow, natural process, very low heat.
Ah, so it preserves nutrients.
Exactly. It preserves the delicate nutrients and fatty acids that modern high-speed methods might damage. Then there's Ambali. Vital for gut health, apparently. It's a fermented millet drink.
Fermented, like a probiotic.
Precisely. Crucial for feeding the good bacteria in your gut. The approach also stresses using mud pots for storing water and for cooking.
Mud pots, why?
The sources mention benefits like mineral enrichment from the clay and natural cooling of the water. Small details, but apparently impactful.
Ah, okay.
And beyond food, there are specific lifestyle corrections, things we often hear about, but maybe don't prioritize enough sleep, managing stress, getting some sunlight.
What's the fundamentals?
Right. And lastly, oil pulling is mentioned as optional. Practice sometimes, but there's a caution for people with dental work.
All right, be careful there. That's quite a comprehensive list. It's funny how things like sleep, sunlight, traditional foods, they seem simple, but they're often the hardest to actually do consistently in modern life, isn't it?
It really is. It highlights that whole idea we mentioned earlier, realigning with nature.
So, putting it all together, what if someone listening is juggling multiple health issues, which is, let's face it, pretty common? Does Dr. Valli offer specific guidance for handling multiple conditions? Is there a way to prioritize?
Yes, definitely. The book, When You Have Multiple Health Issues, gives strategic guidance for exactly this situation. It lays out a 6-step process so you don't feel overwhelmed.
Okay, good. What's step 1?
First, you identify the root cause hierarchy. We talked about those root causes. Poor gut health, high toxic load, chronic inflammation, metabolic imbalance. It's not just a list, it's understanding the potential sequence. The sources suggest poor gut health often underlies things like inflammation,
Right, the foundation again.
which then might contribute to metabolic issues. So by targeting the deepest root, you aim for that ripple effect instead of just hitting symptoms one by one.
Makes sense.
Step 2. Second, you begin with a foundational detox protocol. This usually lasts about 6 to 8 weeks. This is the starting line for everyone, basically, whatever the diagnosis. Key parts are daily Siridhanya Ambali, drinking mud pot water, and a daily kashayam.
And eliminations.
Crucially, yes, you eliminate polished rice and wheat, refined sugar, refined oils, and all packaged or processed foods. The goal here isn't just restriction, it's preparing the body, reducing the overall burden so it's ready for more targeted healing later.
Okay, detox first. Then what?
Third, you prioritize by severity or urgency. If you have several issues, the guidance is tackle the most life-altering one first. The source gives an example. Someone with diabetes and joint pain. You'd start with the diabetes protocol for, say, 6 to 8 weeks to get blood sugar more stable.
Focus on the most critical thing.
Right. And only then, once that's improving, you might introduce specific anti-inflammatory support for the joints.
Got it. What's step 4?
Fourth, you rotate protocols strategically. This is if your conditions are, stable or not super acute. So maybe you do protocol A, perhaps for diabetes, for weeks 1 to 8, then protocol B, maybe for skin or thyroid, weeks 9 to 12. You might even cycle back to the foundational detox for a few weeks after that.
So you cycle through them.
Yes, but the keynote is don't switch too fast. Give each protocol enough time, the suggestion is 4 to 6 weeks before changing, so the body can actually respond.
Patience is needed. Okay, step 5.
Fifth, and this is important, follow non-negotiables across all protocols. These are essential, whatever you're focusing on. This means consistently using those Siridhanya millets daily, rotating all 5. Drinking only mud pot water, strictly avoiding refined sugar, polished rice, wheat, refined oils.
The bedrock, as you said.
Exactly. And consuming Ambali daily, either breakfast or evening. These are the constants.
All right, and the final step.
Step 6 is to maintain a simple health journal.
Tracking things.
Yes. Tracking what you eat, the kashayams you take, any symptoms good or bad, improvements. Also tracking sleep, digestion, energy levels, even mood. It's not just logging data. It's like becoming your own health detective.
Learning from your own body's signals.
Precisely. You uncover patterns you might otherwise miss. This journal really helps you understand your unique responses and fine-tune your journey.
It really is striking how this approach, even with all its detail, keeps coming back to these fundamental ideas. Aligning with nature, observing yourself, empowering the individual.
Absolutely. It raises a thought, doesn't it? If we connect this to the bigger picture, how might adopting principles like realigning with nature's rhythms or really meticulously tracking your own well-being, how might that shift your whole perspective on health? Beyond just managing symptoms, it certainly gives you a lot to think about, regarding proactive, truly holistic health.
It really does. Well, thank you for joining us on this deep dive today. We hope exploring Dr. Khader Valli's approach sparks your own journey of discovery into what real well-being could mean for you.